Okay, first grade team. Just going to run through the gist of your progress monitoring Google Doc. The document you see in front of you is actually not yours, but it looks just like yours. I'm going to use it as an example first. It's Reading Intervention Progress Monitoring is the name of this document. So here's what you're going to see. Just going across the top, I have every Friday throughout the entire year. So if you just come down here to the bottom, going all the way across every Friday. I think I tried to omit holidays, spring break, etc. So they're all here for those of you who progress monitor on a weekly basis. If you don't, then just leave it blank and go to the date where you are most recently at when you put in your data. Going down column A are each of the different areas that we're going to document. The first in yellow is an update from the intervention teacher, and I'll show you how we'll type in this particular box. Just rolling down, the green section is obviously your data, where you'll put student score and any progress notes you have. Next one is just a kind of a free form where you can document any students of concern that you have you'd like the teacher to know about. The blue is questions for the classroom teacher. The purple is for the intervention teacher to share back information that you took from, say, the title tutor PLC that you had with me, or a grade level PLC, intervention team meeting, any kind of collaborative conversation you want to have in here. This is the place to do it. And then teachers, classroom teachers, this is an area to communicate with your intervention teacher what concepts are coming up in the classroom that they may be wanting to know about. Down here at the bottom, and again, remember this is a sample spreadsheet. Yours will actually have names, but I have an example tab right here, and that's where I'm going to go up to next in a minute to show you what one might typically look like. And then there'll be subsequent tabs for each intervention teacher, and everything will be the same except teacher 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6, etc. I'll show you yours in just a minute. Okay, let's go to the example. So intervention update update from intervention teacher. I just typed in some general comments. This group is moving slower than I expected. They need further review and basic phonics skills. I hope to have this through Unit 4 by the middle of next week. Anything that you want to type in here in general. I want to show you a little bit about typing it though. Let's say I wanted to add a little bit more information to what I just typed. I can just go to the very next box and add a few more notes. We are also working on, I'm just going to go blah, 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 blah. Now, when you get to the end of the line, you have to hit return. If you keep typing, it'll just keep going and going. And when you're finally done and hit enter, you're going to lose what you had. I previously had wrapping the text, but if you write too long, it just makes the boxes longer and not ideal. So I'm going to pretend I didn't do that at all. And delete that out. Okay, keep typing, working on, blah, blah, blah. And that's all I want to type, or I get to the end. I just hit return or enter. Takes me to the next box. I can keep typing, saying what I need to say. Get to the end of the line, hit enter. So if you're getting close, just hit return and keep going. And that's the same through all of these boxes. As you're typing, just remember to hit return when you get to the end, or the person reading what you wrote won't see everything you wrote. Okay. Editing it is kind of just what I showed you. You can highlight the box, hit delete, it all goes away. I wanted to come right up here after next week and keep typing, I can do that. I can click to highlight the cell, come up here into the box where it says next week, shows you where you left off, and I can keep typing. I have more to say, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I've run out of room. I need to take it down to the end. This typically wouldn't be there. So I'll just highlight that, make it go away, and I keep typing what I need to type. Okay, so play around with it. The minute you type it, it's saved. If you watch up here, it saves it instantaneously. So if you don't like something, no problem. Just go back and delete it and change it to what you want it to say. In the data column, there's a blank area here under measurement tool, so just make a note of what you used to progress monitor in first grade. going to mostly be your Read Well end of unit tests, I assume, but if you have something else you're doing with them for a progress monitor for that particular week or that particular period, put it here. And then down below, obviously, their name, whatever score you took, and then this is just optional, a little area for you to put any kind of notes for what happened with that progress. Soft pass, strong pass, weak pass, or maybe you want to say something like huge gain, really dropping off. This is kind of an open area for you to put in what you think the teacher might find helpful. Students of concern, this is again just a free area where you can make notes, somebody who was absent and maybe what you're going to do, or if someone's not bringing back home fun, or behavioral struggles, or even if you want to comment on things that are going well. I think that'd be a good place to put it. And then an area for you to ask any questions of the classroom teacher that you might want to ask. And area, oh, I already talked about all these. Sorry, repeat. I only really just wanted to show you what it looks like to type in these. All right. Oops. I'm wanting to pause my recording. It's not working, so ignore what I'm doing right now because, okay, I'm back. So, I don't know what that was. I'm just going to hit escape and make that go away. All right, I want to show you your spreadsheet. Your spreadsheet is going to be first grade reading group, reading intervention progress monitoring. Okay, I've gone ahead and set it up. Check at the bottom. Here's the example. If you ever want to go back to the example, it's right there. But I have each reading teacher has their own sheet. So Alex needs to always go to his sheet. His students that he has right now are here. Okay, Sandy's are listed. Irene, Darla, Annie, Carrie, Marilyn, Aaron, and Lisa's kids, all listed for you. So it's pretty much all set up to go. And if you have any questions or things aren't going well, just let me know. And hopefully this will be a really successful tool for us to use. And I can't remember how to pause it.